Are ghosts real? Hello and welcome to another episode of Are Ghosts Real? With me, Corinne. Thank you ever so much for tuning in, and I hope that you enjoy part 2 of the Pontefract Castle. Certainly a very interesting place. If you haven't watched part 1, then please do. I will leave a link down below, so just click on that link and you can find out the history. You can also find out what happened in part 1. So there was a few things in part 1 that I wonder if you picked up on. If you did, leave me a comment down below. It's free, by the way, to comment. It's also free to smash that subscribe if you haven't already, and also to leave me a like, and that also helps out the algorithm for me, so thank you in advance. But the other thing I forgot to mention, and I can't believe I forgot to mention it, is this is also the place where supposedly John, the Duke of Gloucester, also known as John of Pontefract, who was Richard's illegitimate son, was born supposedly within this castle back in the 1400s, in 1469. They think possibly, or 1468. No one's not really sure. No one can be sure for certain, but it's around that kind of time period anyway. It was certainly before he married Anne Neville. But that is also an interesting part to this castle, is that potentially this is where John of Gloucester was born. So yeah, I forgot to mention that last time, which is a surprise for myself as well. But anyway, enough of me rambling on. Let's get into the video, and I hope that you enjoy part 2. So Pontefract Castle, number 2 in the kitchen. So I've got a little device, actually. I'm going to put it, I'm trying to figure out whether I'm actually going to put it over here. Does anyone know what he needs? Just for real. Cold. But not cold because of paranormal cold. Cold because it genuinely is freezing. And I think my lips are now. Yeah, it's actually started raining again. Is there anyone here in the kitchens with me? think it just said yes. Hello, my name is Corinne. I think it just said get out. Am I in your way? I'm really sorry if I'm in your way. And I'm sure this was recording, and guess what? It's not recording. I'm sure I pressed record. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. I'm just going to say maybe that wasn't paranormal. Maybe that was me. This must have been in the Great Hall. No, actually I'm not sure. Would it be the Great Hall? Oh, what was it? What would this be? I don't know. Is there anything that says what this is? Okay. Well, let me redo Middleham Castle. This time, I'm going to make sure I press record. I'm sure I pressed record. Anyway, so number 3, I'm going to say number 3 because I'm sure I pressed record. So number 3, in a room in Pontefract Castle. If there's anyone here, can you tell me what this room was, please? I mean, it's very hard to stand on. What was this room used for? There's the kitchen over there. Is it the guardrobe? Probably not. No, I have a feeling this was the Great Hall. Because it would make sense to have the kitchen next to the Great Hall. If anyone thinks that makes sense, let me know in the comments. But I don't know. I have a feeling this is the Great Hall, or the cellar that was underneath the Great Hall. So the Great Hall technically would have been above me, and this was like the cellary bit. Ooh, which means they probably had a lot of wine in here. Okay, so let me see. I might be completely and utterly wrong though. But let's see, am I right? Is this where they kept the wine? Told me to leave. Oh dear. I'm not making any friends here, am I? I'm sorry. Please go. I know, I'm really sorry. I'm curious. Is this where the wine was kept? It is. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for answering me. Was the Great Hall above me? Yes. Thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm sure it just said yes. Let's go this way. So this was, oh no, this wasn't actually. This was this was actually, they lied to me. This is the bakehouse. And then there was a guardrobe, another guardrobe on the top floor there. But this is the bakehouse. They were right. I was right though. They did have drink in here. They stored drink in here. So technically, I was right. And then King Richard II was held prisoner in the rooms above the bakehouse. Oh, so this is where he was held. Right. I'm back again. Sorry. So yeah, okay. I'm slightly correct in that wine was here, but it's just that I was not correct in this being the Great Hall. But is King Richard II here, Your Grace? If he is here, then I'm really sorry what happened to you. going to say, could you tell me, they say that you starved. Is that correct? I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, by the way. I don't mean to ask that to be horrible or rude. I just was wondering, that's all. What was life like for you, King Richard II, Your Grace? Okay, I don't feel like I'm getting anything there. Just thought I would give that a go. I didn't realise this was actually the place. I knew obviously he was supposed to have been murdered here. I just didn't know it was in this part that he was murdered. So that's interesting. Kind of right. Technically I was kind of wrong. But happy. I mean, this doesn't seem very sanitary. I just realised that they had a guard robe on the floor above which channeled toilet waste right next to that oven, which seems a bit, I don't know, that seems a bit never mind. I'm not sure I'd want to eat here. Anyway, let's go down here. This was very well known as one of the strongest inland garrisons in the kingdom, mainly because the walls were really thick and high and had strong towers. If battered, it would be very difficult to access by reason of depth and graft. That was actually Oliver Cromwell that said that. There's actually a little walkway down there. I don't know how you get to there. There's something there that would have been, that's been, I don't know how you get to that. I don't know. And I don't know what this is either. That bit there. Maybe that was a part of the brewery, because they had brewery here. Maybe that was a part of that. Potentially. I feel like I've missed where the Great Hall is, but I don't know where I would have missed it. I don't know. See, I think prisoners were taken into the keep, weren't they? Oh look, there's a little guard robe there. So yeah, can you just imagine sitting on there, minding your own business? Let's ask, is there anyone currently sitting on the guard robe right now? If there is, I'm really sorry. You. Best response I have ever had. I think that's actually the best response. Okay, well, no. I mean, I don't think I am. I don't think I'm sitting on the guard rope right now. Oh my god, that was just brilliant. Thank you. Okay, I'll go. That was so funny. I'm like, is anyone sitting on the guard rope right now? And then it's like, literally. And you. I don't know why I found that just so funny. I just found that hilarious. Brilliant. So this is the top of the cube. There is, again, stairs or something down there, and a room down here, which I don't know what that was either. Was it another guardrobe? I don't know. I'm afraid to ask now. Can someone tell me what this room was down here? That's looking over Pontefract. I mean, we really are high up. And that must have been the walkway. Look at that. It's an old walkway there. One board I missed here. Apparently they do dungeon tours. You can do a little tour of the dungeon, which is available Friday, Saturday and Sunday at 10:45 a.m. And it is £4.40 for adults and £2.55 for children. So if anyone ever comes to Pontefract and wants to go and visit those dungeons, go for it, because look, they've got Robert Pryor, 1648 captain, and he carved in the rock by hand around 950 years ago. Wow. Down there, that's the old prison down there. That's pretty whoa. Not sure. That is very cool though. No, I feel like this might be a fireplace. Oh no, it can't be a fireplace because it's shut off here. Then I don't really know what this is. Maybe it is just a seat. But I do want to ask, I want to go back to actually, not the chapel, but I want to go back over to the royal apartments, because I think, well, that's where Richard III would have written his letter to his mother, I reckon. Right, so I'm back in what would have been the royal apartments. I just wanted to see if Richard III is here while I'm here. I'm also armed with my latte, which is there as my little witness. So, Your Grace, King Richard, are you here? Which is annoying. Is it true that King Richard wrote a letter to his mother, Cecily, Duchess Cecily, from here? Yes. Oh! Yeah, it says yes, really loudly. Oh wow, okay, who just said yes for me? That was very loud, thank you. Big-headed? Who's big-headed? I'm a bit confused. Are you saying I'm big-headed? Are you saying Richard was big-headed? Both? I think I just said both. Leave her. Someone just said leave her. Thank you. I think someone is protecting me. Thank you very much. But why does everyone want me to leave? Is it because I'm not Lancastrian? that I'm not a lady, because I'm also not one of those. I just keep hearing out, get out, leave, get out, leave, go. Yeah, I don't feel very welcome here. And the guard room one though is just making me just KO, because that is hilarious. The fact that it was like, you, when I said is there anyone on the toilet? It's like, you. That's cracked me right up. Whoever said that, thank you. You've just made my day. I don't know whether I heard that correctly, but I think it just said Queen. But I think it said it twice. Which Queen are we referring to? I don't know. I swear I just heard Queen twice. But anyway, then nothing. I'm gonna go and make my way to the church, which is just over there. I think that is my plan now, and then it will be time for me to go home because I've got a super long journey. It's about 4 hours. Actually less than 4 hours because it's not as far as Middleham for me. So Middleham was actually further for me. But it's still a trek. So and I've got work tomorrow. So I can't do an all-nighter. Although I'd love to do an all-nighter here actually. I don't know whether they actually open at night. I don't know. There is gates. So I guess they don't. There is also rumours of ghost stories here, by the way. Which is why I also wanted to come here. There is rumours of ghost stories. And of course there's also the famous ghost of Pontefract, which is that monk which is in that house. Although in all honesty I'm not sure about that one. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. I could 110% be wrong, but I can't think of the name of the house now. I know a load of paranormal people have been to this house, which is like on Monk Street or something, which is in Pontefract. I just can't remember the name of it. It's gone. All Saints Church. Look at this. I mean, this is so cool. Like half of it is ruined and then half of it isn't. I mean, this is epic. I am obsessed with this church. I love it. So they've built a new bit in between all the old bits. Oh, look at that. This is so cool. Honestly, this is so cool. And then they've got obviously, whoa. And then they've put some stones inside here. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. It's like an old church within an actual new church. And but they've kept the old shell of the old church around the new church. I've just never seen anything like this. This is amazing. This is just amazing. Sorry, I know I'm like putting you everywhere. But this is just, I don't know. This is so cool. To me, this is so cool. Back in my car. Interesting. didn't really feel anything in the castle. However, there was a little bit of cheekiness going on, I think. I did. I just really loved that. Are you in the guardrobe? You. Or whatever it was. That was quite entertaining. I quite enjoyed that. Someone has a sense of humour. The other one that was really, really cool was that yes, that was really loud. When I said, did King Richard III write a letter to his mother here? It said yes, and that was really loud. I don't know who that was. They never kind of said who they were, but very interesting. Maybe like a scribe or something. I don't know. It'd be someone who would know that anyway. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. But overall, I have to say I didn't really get anything. I didn't pick up anything. I didn't think too much was going on here. It seemed quite calm. It did seem in the kitchens they did not like me, which is a theme, because I don't think they liked me really in Middleham either when I was like, can I have some wine please? So I don't think they liked me there either. So again, I'm not taking that personally. But other than that, I didn't pick up on anything, feel anything. I think Richard II may have moved on, even though he was murdered. I generally don't think he was there. Unless he was, and he just was like, I'm not speaking to her, she's a bit weird. Or she's like, I don't know. Maybe he just thought I was just a bit odd, and so he was like, yeah, I'm not speaking to that. But yeah, anyway, I can't wait for your thoughts on this one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for me. And also as well, don't forget to leave me a comment. It helps out the algorithm. And thank you so much. Thank you for tuning into Are Ghosts Real with me, Corinne, and I'll see you next time, hopefully from another castle. I've got many castles planned this year, so fingers crossed, touch wood, it will stop raining. Touch wood, touch wood. It will stop raining so that I can take you to all of these castles, because yes, it is castle yeah. This year. And also I've got other obviously battlefields that I want to take you to as well. So there's a lot of plans this year. I just hope the weather will play ball and allow me to. So anyway, enough of me. Have a good rest of the week, weekend, whatever you guys get up to. And I'll see you for another episode of Are Ghosts Real with me, Corinne. Bye for now.